ANTONIS TSAOUSIS has just sold this one-bedroom apartment to a Chinese investor. It has a panoramic view of Athens, but until last year, the owners would have been lucky to get half the price it fetched, $280,000. That's the minimum investment required for a Greek golden visa, which allows non-Europeans to live in Europe. It's the cheapest such visa in the European Union, and it's brought a flood of new money into a depressed real estate market.
The main priority for people who buy these properties is to secure the golden visa and freedom to travel in Europe. They see it as a cheap investment in a property they intend to rent out.
Half of all golden visas in Greece go to Chinese nationals. Chinese companies have set up shop here to renovate and manage their properties. Foreign money is a bonanza for estate agents like TSAOUSIS, who've seen their business jump by more than 50% in a year. And tourism is part of that bonanza. Short-term rentals are booming in central Athens, and boutique hotels are springing up. During the past decade, house construction and house sales have fallen by 90%. That has wiped $3 billion off the tax revenues that are raised when property changes hands. So governments introduced the highest taxes in the European Union on property ownership. Anyone with real estate must pay to keep it, and failure to do so means the government may seize it and their bank accounts. Greeks are being forced to sell the property they spent generations building to meet tax obligations. The head of the Hellenic Property Federation, which represents owners, met Greece's creditors when the property tax was introduced.
Creditors said that this was a tax Greeks must learn to pay because their real estate holdings are large compared to those of other Europeans. I don't think creditors understood that this tax goes against core values. The Greeks worked hard to build their property. They often had to go overseas. Nobody handed them this property.
The selling spree is also encouraged by banks, which are foreclosing on $12.5 billion worth of property that backs non-performing loans, and they've severely cut credit for new mortgages. So even though average property prices have fallen by 40% in the past decade, few Greeks are in any position to take advantage of opportunities. Psaropoulos, Al Jazeera, Athens.